All right, Todd is back as we close out November, and tomorrow, last day, right, of November.
Is it?
Yeah, because then Thursday's December.
Yeah,
which
right.
I feel like the math tells me tomorrow's the end of November.
That would be it. There's only 30 days,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
See how I did that?
That was a good little lesson.
My during high school education right there, but woo, on the spot. Figured that right out.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and it's going to finish. It was a weird month. I mean, it started really warm, had a cold spell in there, and now we're having these swings.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those middle, like I feel like the end of when you do the stats for November, it'll be like one of those middle ones. It wasn't, terribly
Maybe.
cold, wasn't terribly warm. It was kind of like a middle month.
Yeah, a meh
Yeah.
month. A
was
meh
fine.
month. That's what it was. All right, this morning it's cold again. Yep, the temps have dropped into the 20s. We have some teens in Sanford and Freiburg and also Holton and Caribou too. High pressure is working over us. I think today is actually going to be a pretty nice day. Sunshine will be bright. The wind will be light. That's key for me on a good day. And you know what? It'll be quiet out there, pretty tranquil. We got a front coming in from the west, which is inactive right now, gets active when it passes. It's actually a pretty potent frontal passage tomorrow night with wind and rain, which you won't experience on your commute into work this morning. The cold has returned though, so dress for it. Statewide sunshine, temps struggling, but without that wind, if you're in the direct sunlight today and you're working outdoors, you'll be down to like a sweatshirt, and that's all you're going to really need. Afternoon and evening also look quiet. There'll be some wispies up there and some patchy clouds south, but no precipitation yet, just staying on the cold side. High temperatures over southern Maine, Portland 40, York County low 40s, Freiburg 40 degrees, and then upper 30s for the Lewiston-Auburn area. Over to the mid-coast, Capital 38 in Augusta, Waterville, Bangor, and Bar Harbor all at 37. Then as you go north of Bangor, it's a little chillier. In fact, some up in the county probably don't get back to 30 degrees today. But again, the wind light and the sun will be bright for you, so that's pretty good. Tomorrow, the high will be off the coast. The winds will be out of the south. So say goodbye to the cold. It's going to warm up dramatically, maybe even hitting 50 degrees tomorrow evening when these heavy downpours work in from the west. And it's a strip of heavy rain, probably about a 3 to 4 hour period of it. And there'll be a little squall line in there that could bring down some heavy gusts from higher elevations and from 5,000-6,000 feet above our heads. So it is going to be windswept rain that's blowing at you sideways tomorrow evening, right around dinner time or shortly after. Again, about a 4-hour window. By Thursday morning, the sun is back. The winds are out of the west, bringing in cold air, but it'll be a bright finish to the week. Friday looks really good, just staying on the cold side. And then Saturday, we do it again with a similar event, just not as strong with the wind and not as heavy with the rain. But Saturday afternoon, some rain showers come back in here, along with those warm temps and a few gusts out of the south. While we all see about an inch of rain from this, I'm more concerned about the wind. Tomorrow during the day, it starts to ramp up out of the south-southeast. Tomorrow evening, right around dinner time, as I mentioned, or shortly after, we could have some gusts along the coastline approaching 50 miles per hour. There will also be some stronger gusts in the higher elevations too. And then that squall line moves off to the east, and by Thursday morning, it's still windy. Winds are out of the west, though, which is a better direction for us, and that's bringing in the cold air. But I do think that there will be some scattered power outages, especially for the mid and down east coast, so make sure your generators have some fuel just in case. Marine forecast, seas 2 to 4 feet, winds out of the northeast 5 to 15 knots. Gale watches are up for the storm. Today, though, if you got to do any work on the water, should be pretty quiet, pretty good. Mostly sunny and high temperatures around 40 today. Tomorrow, cloudy in the morning. In the evening, probably around 3, 4, 5 o'clock as the sun is going down, those showers arrive, and they'll get pretty heavy quickly, coming in at you sideways with gusty wind. Still blustery on Thursday, colder air returning, mix of sun and clouds. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 40. And then Saturday, we warm back up to the upper 40s with some afternoon rain showers. One good thing is that we don't have leaves on the trees anymore. So we can tolerate higher gusts at this point. If this happened a month ago when it was like late October and we still had leaves, if we had gusts around 45, we'd get a power outage. Now it's closer to 55 where you start to worry about power
Not
outages.
to mention more leaves on the yard that's already been cleaned up.
Exactly. Yeah, creating another mess.
There are levels to these problems.
And then you get your neighbor's leaves, and they're coming to your yard. I just did mine, and it's a thing, right? All right. Thank you, sir.